this is Jennifer. Welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I already have a full face of makeup on. The only thing that I have not touched are my eyes, just because I want this to be a quick video as to how I do a bronzy cut crease makeup look. So I am going to be using this same palette, and it's going to be a quick video just because I'm basically going to be using these shades right here. So it's going to be pretty simple, very quick, and I'll do my best to explain in detail exactly how I'm able to achieve that look. So I am going to start off with Rooftop View, which is this color right here. And I'm going to be starting with this fluffy brush. And I'm just going to put it all over the lid. Okay, so with this same fluffy brush, I'm going to use Sandbar. And I'm going to apply it very slowly to focus it on the outer corner. I'm just going to start tapping that in. And I am going to slowly build up on it. So this is just the first layer. And I'm going to very gently smooth this out. So as you can see, I'm not putting anything specifically on the lid. I'm going right above it and just blending it out. So now I'm going to try a different brush, this one right here. And again, I'm going to build up on it. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the Sandbar just to deepen it up a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to use Shady Spot, which is the darker brown. And I'm going to keep it on the outer corner again. I'm trying to keep it clear from this, the inner corner of the eye, just because I want to leave that for like the lighter shade. So I'm going to keep the darker shades on the outer corner. Now I'm going to go back to this big brush and blend this out. I'm going to add a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this eye off camera, and then I'm gonna go ahead and show you the next part to this. Okay, you guys, so I just finished applying it on this eye. Just in case you guys were wondering why I'm going back and forth between these two brushes, is because I feel like a longer brush helps me to have more control over where I'm placing the eyeshadow, and this one specifically is shorter, but I use it specifically for blending, so it just makes it a lot easier for me. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get to how I cut the crease. So let me find my concealer. Let me see. So the concealer that I'm using is Born This Way. This is the concealer that I usually use. And I'm going to put a little bit on my hand so that way I can just grab from it and build up on it. So I'm grabbing it from my hand. And I'm just going to start from the inner corner of the eye and slowly start to bring it back a little bit. So I'm not too worried about this part because I can fix that later. I'm more so focusing on giving this like a clean look and keeping it specifically on this area of the eye. So I don't want the concealer going anywhere above here. Now this does take time because sometimes like with the concealer it can get messy and, you know, kind of go on different areas of the eye, but that's why I use this flat brush, because it helps me to stay exactly where I want it. So now that I got that on the eye, I'm gonna grab this shimmery color, which is called Go Barefoot here, and I'm just gonna apply that straight on where I put the concealer. And that's basically the way that I set this in place. So as you can see, the first layer didn't come out with too much color in it. So you just want to build up on it slowly and just tap on it. I'm going to add a little shimmer to this area of the eye here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more brown. I'm going to start with the sandbar and just add it to this eye. I'm sorry, to this area of the eye. And so now I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for this eye, and after that I'm going to apply some lashes and the liner. So I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so for some reason my camera stopped as I was explaining something, but I'm just gonna go over it again. Basically for this eye, I used a different flat brush to cut the crease just because I already had eyeshadow on the previous one, and when you have eyeshadow on a brush already and you're trying to do that clean, defined cut crease look, it's just gonna get in the way of it and make it messy. So I would say either clean the brush before you do the other eye, or just try a different flat brush. Also, if you're having a hard time getting a nice clean definition on it, you can also try a angled brush like this and use the concealer to cut the crease with an angled brush. It'll make it a lot easier. So what I was in the middle of doing was basically applying eyeliner towards the outer corner of the eye instead of using the liquid eyeliner that I usually use, just because I want this to be a softer look. I already have hooded eyes, so I don't want anything that's going to take away from what I just did. So I'm just going to go back over that. And then I'm going to take the same angled brush, grab a little bit of brown, and I'm going to go over the eyeliner with that eyeshadow. Okay, so as you can see, I still did that kind of winged liner look, but I did it with the eye pencil instead, and it gave me a much more softer look, and you can still see the eyeshadow. So now I'm just going to apply the lashes off camera, and then I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I just applied the lashes. Now I am going to go back with the same eyeliner, and I'm going to put a little bit to the lower lash line. Now again, I just very gently pull down my eye a little bit, and I'm sorry, not the lash line, the waterline, and I just apply it there. Okay. So now I'm going to be taking this color, Super Shock Shadow from Colourpop, and I'm going to be applying it just a little bit on the lash line, on the lower lash line, just to give it a little bit more shimmer down there. Okay, you guys, so I am going to apply a little bit of highlighter, which I'm going to be using the Revolution highlighter. This is Raise the Bar. This is one that I really like, so I'm just going to put a little bit here. And if you want, you can also take some of the highlighter. I know this is something that I like to do, and I just apply a little bit on the inner corner. And that is pretty much it for this look. I hope that I made this as easy as possible for you guys to understand. So yeah, just let me know if you enjoyed this, if it was helpful to you, and if you'll be giving it a try, please let me know. Other than that, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.